Okay, next movie is Lilo and Stitch. I remember this was really big when it came out in 2002, I think. It's about this girl who befriends this like weird alien thing here, and it's a funny movie. Definitely check that out. Not much to say about it, but just check it out. You'll like it. Next one I have is Leave It to Beaver, starring Christopher McDonald. And I love this movie. I don't see any problem with it. I loved it. Maybe because it didn't stay true to the original series and stuff back in the 50s. I don't know. I never really watched the originals, but I thought it stayed true enough. But yeah. And I remember the kid here was Cameron Finley was watching a Balto on the TV, and you know I love that movie. So that's pretty cool. Next one I have is The Last Mimzy. And boy, was this weird. This movie was so weird. It was so hard to follow. It was kind of like Spiderwick Chronicles, kind of like weird like that. But I understood Spiderwick. This one was just so weird. I don't even know what to say about it. Next one I have is The Land Before Time, which is a classic 1980s film. I love this movie. It's like An American Tail, because I think it had the same director, Don Bluth, who directed All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, but this movie is beautiful in every way. And I remember I would always cry when the mom died. The mom dinosaur, and I love it. We've all seen that, I hope. Next one I have is The Kid. And for some reason it will not play in that player. It won't play in the Apex. I bet it'll play in the Blu-ray. It plays upstairs, but it will not play in the Apex player. I don't know why. It's like it's defective in that player, but I like it. I did get a chance to see it. It's like Bruce Willis sees like a smaller version of himself or something, played by Spencer Breslin. They say the next Goonie or something, who's going to play Chunk, the next Chunk in the Goonies. Because he does sound like him. I really like this. That's another one by Disney. Next one I have is one I really liked. Well, it was okay. It was better than okay. I liked it more than okay, you know. The widescreen edition of Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell, and it's a fun soccer comedy. Nothing to go crazy over, because let's admit it, there have been so many of these bad news bears kind of movies. Rebound, The Big Green, none that I can think of. I don't know, maybe there hasn't. Next one I have is, a friend recommended this to me, and I was like, I'll check it out. He said, you have to see it, and I was like, for $5 I might as well get it. The Karate Kid, with Pat Morita and Ralph Macchio or something. Surprisingly, the kid in this is 23 years old. I was like, wow, that's kind of old for this, don't you think? But they picked him, I guess, so I guess it was the right role for it. Basically, this kid who's getting picked on and stuff wants to learn karate, and this Pat Morita teaches him and stuff, these cool tricks and stuff, and this cool roles in life and stuff. And he's a good role model. I really liked it. Very good 1984 film. Next one I have is a Walt Disney classic. You probably guessed what it was. The Jungle Book. Voiced by what's his name? Phil Harris. And I don't know who does the kid. That was that one like I want to say Russian actor who killed himself, who did the voice for that. And then you got, of course, for the monkey here. He did the when you smile, you know. But this is a Walt Disney classic. And you get a bunch of new special features, and you get a new digital restoration and stuff, and you get to meet a long-lost character, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I love this movie, and I really like the song, Bare Necessities, and, what song is it? I can't even remember, but, you know, we've all seen this, we all grew up with it, and, yeah. It's not my favorite Disney film. I like the Aristocats the best, but, you know. And this one is called Jumanji, with Robin Williams. And, as you may know, they did a movie similar to this called Zathura, a space adventure. And I like Zathura or whatever, but Jumanji came out first. Jumanji was better to me. I know Siskel and Ebert bombed it and said it was too dangerous for kids. I watched it when I was little and I was just fine. Technically they're not kids, so really would they know? And I know Siskel, I don't know, what was I going to say? Roger Ebert still agrees with that. He liked Zathura. But really, Zathura had meteors coming down, they were in space. I would be freaked out if I was in space. Why didn't he say that about that film? I don't really know what his problem was with this. I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, it really is. It's an original idea. In every way, it's a good movie. And I know a lot of people say Robin Williams have gone down. My friend hates him, Robin Williams. I say he made Mrs. Doubtfire. He was in Good Will Hunting, Dead Poets Society, Popeye I loved, what else? Flubber was okay. Flubber was one of his worst, I think, but I'll probably buy it anyway. But next one I found on the $5 bin, with Tim Allen, Joe Somebody, with Jim Belushi. It ain't bad. It was done by 20th Century Regency Enterprises and Copelson Entertainment or something, you know, with the bridge. You know if you've seen it, the logo, but yeah. It's about this guy who gets like hit in this parking lot, and it's kind of like the Karate Kid in a way. In fact, now that I think of it, it's almost exactly like the Karate Kid, only an adult version. I liked it though. Next one I have is one I love. It's another Nickelodeon movie classic, Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. I love this. I loved just about all their works. The Wild Thornberrys movies, Rugrats in Paris, the Rugrats movie, Hey Arnold the movie. I loved them all. And this is another one to add to the favorites of mine. What else? Basically, and this is just the movie of the series and stuff. And these aliens, Jimmy Neutron set out this toaster, and the aliens find the toaster, and they come and they take all his parents away, and then they have the time of their life and stuff. Good movie. I loved it. Next one is The Iron Giant, and the special edition, and I found this for $5. I was psyched, stoked, whatever. I love this movie. I used to watch it all the time, and it's about this kid who befriends this giant. He finds him and he investigates, and he finds out there's a giant living in the woods, and they become friends and stuff. And the giant is voiced by Vin Diesel. Very good. Next one is a Pixar classic, The Incredibles. I love this one. It's very good. Not my favorite. I love Ratatouille the most, but Incredibles is a good movie. Talking too much. I guess I'll go do more.